like good idea to. What is this?
All of these functions are for debugging, by the way. All of these.
Yeah.
I actually think we can just do that and just put them
Okay.
here.
Okay. Remove the line number 8.
Remove line number 8. Cool.
Yeah, this is yeah. Better do it now than later. The rest should be okay. It just prints stuff.
Yeah, it's just printing. Or like display a piece. Actually, I don't know the difference between display a piece and printing a piece. For me, probably they do the same thing in a different way.
Yeah. We were just like smashing them together. Okay, let's just think how to do the conversion.
Okay, before that, let's just do the. I think we can put these back on here.
Okay.
Cool. Here, do we have anything that is like game loop related? So.
Well, yes, we have something that's game loop related, which is the handlers for the events.
But yeah, this is definitely not gonna live here. This.
Oh, these three. The previous one as well. Start from line 51, I think.
Okay, so these two you say.
The resize. Well, resize is like.
It's more like drawing it.
Drawing, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so we can put those here. That's cool. What else do you have in here? So we have all the code that is commented out from our previous game engine.
Yeah, but some of it is not required because the proper tile management is made for us.
Okay, so the draw button, I'm gonna assume we don't need anything close to that. And if we do, we can just retrieve from GitHub.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. I think my internet went to crap.
Did it?
Yeah, because
I'm still fine.
Yeah, but the Twitch is kind of weird.
Twitch is twitching.
Twitch is twitching. Okay, I'm gonna believe OBS. 0 drops frames and 27 minutes. I'm not gonna trust the browser.
Okay.
So screw the browser. Okay, so we don't need that. Draw outline. Do we need that?
I mean, leave it for now. Do you want to outline the board?
Yeah, we don't need that anymore, right?
Well, right now it will be a whole different color, like the whole board, so wouldn't be an issue.
But later, when we make it transparent, it's gonna be kind of a yeah. Okay, so we can leave this for now, even if the implementation is gonna be completely different. Draw matrix. This is what we can remove because we're not gonna draw in this way anymore.
Yeah, also the previous 2 lines for sure.
For sure, these 2. This is also gonna go. This is all for like having colors and stuff. Canva is not controlled like that anymore. Actually, did you discover how to control that? Well, we don't.
Control what?
Control the size of the window.
Oh, no, this I don't know. Like,
that's okay.
The starting size, or like you
defining the size. Like we have control of the size of the window that we want to start.
Yeah, this I don't know, but this is something simple. We can do that later.
Yeah, but that's okay. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So, okay, now we're gonna grab this. We're gonna go to here, and now we're gonna use this to inspire ourselves to make the correct one. So, remind me, which one should we change? Should we change the let?
Well, we can. So, what my thing does is like it does fancy stuff. It uses the method combinations. Because I thought that's like, let's do fancy stuff, right? So I did the closure with the counter.
Oh, wait. I remember what you did. This is for like controlling the speed. I remember something like that.
Yeah,
Okay, that's okay.
and
Uh,
then we said that. Then I said that okay, so on a with a board on a tick event, if the counter is bigger than 10, you set it to 0, and then you call next method, which happens to be the main handle method, which is below that. Otherwise, you just increment counter. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but that's not how we're gonna do it. The way that we're gonna do it is the following. After you reach a certain amount of score, increase counter. Wait, increasing the counter, making it slower?
Uh, Also, counter should probably be a slot in the board, otherwise it would be hard to increase it
Yeah.
just
But
in theory.
aside from that, increasing the counter makes it faster or slower?
Let's think. So, I'm having a brain freeze. You tell me, like, if a counter is very big, then it will keep incrementing it for a long time until it reaches like the big number, and only then it will call the next method and do the change. So big counter means slow change.
Okay, so this is actually the opposite. So decrease counter.
Mhm.
And so on and so forth. So we actually need, what the heck was that? We actually need a function called increase speed that you're gonna give a score. You're gonna give it a score, and then this will actually return the counter, like the whatever we're gonna rename counter to. I don't know what we're gonna rename it, but you give it a score, and then I don't know if score is less than, let's say, 40,000.
Isn't that like a lot?
I don't recall. We need to go to logic and see how we do the scores. So let's actually search for it. I don't see why not.
One
Tetris
second. I want to be AFK
increase
for like 1 minute.
yeah, Tetris increases speed based on score. The level determines how fast the pieces drop. At level 9, pieces drop. We're aware every 11 frames. So at games wide frame rates at 60, that means it drops at a speed of 1 row every 184 milliseconds. At level 10, speeds up, dropping the piece every 10 frames. At level 20, it reaches a speed of 1 drop every. Okay, so it's actually level score system in Tetris. This. Uh, how to increase level in Tetris. Ah, okay, so people are still mad on Reddit. That's cool. People are still mad. Okay. Uh, so how do you? The number of line needed to level up can be a fixed number. Huh. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So
I'm back.
okay, so I have a thing. So according to this guy, on the Game Boy version of Tetris, the
Mm-hmm.
level tells you the speed. But we don't have the level abstraction because our level is always 0. So I was searching how do you increase level, like how to level up in Tetris. And then this person on core is saying that the number of lines needed to level up can be a fixed number, which is this. But that's very awful because we don't save how many lines you cleared. We only save the score. So my
Uh,
proposal is to actually try to use a new convention of, instead of using the level to, well, we already have the level, right? This function is already assuming kind of like the level stuff.
mm-hmm.
So
How does it get the level? I think the function that removes the lines returns how many lines it removes. So it
yeah,
shouldn't be
that's like
like
okay. So that it's not gonna be that hard, but let's do what you said. So let's add level to this. So level init form. Okay.
okay.
And we also need a place where we do score stuff. So probably here, score, give score.
Mm-hmm.
Where are we calling that though? Do you remember where we are calling that? It's not in logic because, and I thought it would
Well,
be.
it's probably, I think it's probably in the commented code, like it was in the commented code, you know. It was
Oh, here.
somewhere, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. So checkboard actually returns this for
Yeah,
us.
checkboard returns the, yeah.
So can we do a let here? Oh boy, that's gonna be very ugly.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, sure, we can, but like, why do you need to, why do you want to change this method? It's already commented out.
because we're basically gonna copy paste all of this. Let's actually do that right now. So I'm gonna copy that, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to this guy, define handler. I'm
Well,
gonna paste it.
wait, no, not here. This one only does the counter thing, like the main. Well, okay. So I divided them in two. I don't know, like maybe you don't like that. We can
Yeah, but if you
wish them
divide it,
together.
let me ask you a thing. Can you have like two implementations of the same event stuff?
It's not two implementations. It's just a chain of methods.
It's a
It's like
chain
one
of
event.
methods.
It's like one method. It just consists of two like functions. It's like first is the around thing called, and then the main thing is called. If I call
Oh.
the call next method,
Okay, so actually we're gonna do it in here.
yeah.
Sure. Let's comment this out. Okay, so now we're gonna just, it's already indented properly, so let's do it. So I want to do a let
Mm-hmm.
lines cleared,
Mm-hmm.
and we're gonna call checkboard for that.
Mm-hmm.
Board. And this is also mutating the board, right?
Checkboard?
Yeah.
No, wait, I don't think so.
I don't
Isn't it
remember.
just checking? Yeah, we can check.
I don't remember at all. We don't have paused. Is this how we're gonna do it? Isn't this supposed to be board?
Oh yeah, this is supposed to be board.
Okay, cool. Do we have current button? I completely don't recall. Um, draw. Yeah, that's what I want. Yeah, we do have current button. Okay. So we have all of that.
If, unless
And
paused, you can remove.
unless pause
Oh,
we can removed.
well, oh wait, do we have the slot paused? Yeah,
No,
we
we
have it.
don't. No, we
We
don't.
don't?
We
Okay,
removed it
let
for
me
now.
remove it
Oh
then
no,
because
sorry, we didn't remove it for now.
okay, we didn't remove. It's just one thing, and it's like I think it will be easy to add. So let's leave it for now, and then just yeah.
Okay, then we're gonna do that. Then that actually means that this needs to be a star. Uh, then we're gonna do. That's it actually. because the let has an internal prog end, so it's just a matter of putting everything inside the let now.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, and instead of checkboard, instead of this,
Yeah, we just say lines
cleared, and we also need an inc f level, which means actually that reminds me that we actually need to have level here. We're gonna do lines clear. Oh, actually not. Actually not. We actually need to have level up, which is gonna pick the current level and the lines that you just cleared. And this function will do the following. I'm gonna write it for now here. Level up.
It's worse than that, because if let's say if level increases each 15 lines, okay, no, 15 is too much, but it doesn't matter, like say 10. If level increases each 10 lines and I only cleared up 4 lines, we need to like memorize that we cleared up 4 lines and we need to clear only 6 more to gain the level increase, you know?
Wait, repeat the math.
Like,
I am at level, I don't know,
1. And you need to clear 10 lines.
Yeah, I cleared 4.
You cleared 4. So now we need to remember somehow that we need to clear only 6 more, not 10.
Oh.
Yeah, we need to have a slot for this as well. We need to have a like counter.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a level counter. That's very unfortunate though. It's kind of like bloating very fast.
Yeah.
Init form. Okay, so let's imagine that you do have that.
We probably don't even need. Well, okay, now this function's probably okay. The level up function, that is.
Yeah, but how we need to change the values. Like we need to change 2 things at once. If you level up, we're gonna put the level counter to 0. Oh, actually no, because you can level up and surpass and already starts the next level.
You don't want to level up and put this to 0. What you want is to divide it with remainder by the threshold.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Well, if I cleared up 40 lines, okay, no, can't be the case. But if I cleared up 20 lines, 23 lines at once, which is hard, but doesn't matter, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Okay, no, actually, you know what? Let me think. You cannot clear up more than 4 lines.
No, but there's another problem, which is the fact that we level up at different thresholds.
Huh?
Yeah, so to level up from level 1 to 2 is not the same amount of lines to level up to 2 to 3.
Oh. Who came up with this decade?
Oh boy.
Okay, let's think about this a little bit.
Yeah, that's not as easy as I thought.
Well, we can have. Let's. No, I mean, yeah, that's funny, but let's come up with a nice abstraction for it. I think it should be possible. We can have a list or vector
I kind of like that.
Of values. What? I don't see. It's a fixed goal. Must clear 10 lines to increase the level. Case where a player starts at a later level. Must clear the amount of light.
Okay, I'm back. Let me explain this to you. So basically, to level up, you need to have the same amount of points that you did to reach the current level. So If to reach level 5 you needed to clear 50 lines, that's the same amount of lines that you need to clear to go to level 6.
Okay, and what is the initial value?
Well, in this particular sense, you it's just doubling up, right? It's like 1, 2, 4, 0, 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. This is going to be doubling, right? Does that make sense to you?
It makes sense, which is why I'm not a big fan, because it grows up really quick.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. This is exponential growth. That's definitely a
Yeah.
thing.
For example, if you start with 1, then you end up with a fucking, like, how many levels do you want? 9? I think on a classic Tetris it was 9. So
some
this
people
is going.
some people said that like it goes to level 20.
Yeah, but that's that's like a fucking million lines or something.
Yeah, using this scoring system, yes.
Yeah.
But there's another suggestion here, which is that the lines required is always the current level times 5.
This is saner.
I like that expression. This is
Yeah,
sane.
like,
I agree. I agree.
yeah.
So if you have it, this is only suggestions though. I'm not married to any of these ideas. So if you have a better, if you want to do the way that this guy said, like the number of lines needed to level up can be a fixed number or increasing per level. It's up to you. We can start using the easiest one, which is this. And later on, we
Yeah,
can add different modes of the game in which
I
the
mean, this
leveling
is,
system is different.
yeah, but this and the quota suggestion are kind of similar, because it's also fixed number per level, basically, which is
Yeah,
level multiplied by 5.
yeah.
So we
But
can
you
do
don't.
that.
Yeah, but you don't need this way is better because you don't need to save in a list the amount. You just like use the level itself to calculate it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. So you're gonna have the we're gonna have to use.
We don't need to have level here, I think. Only a level counter and lines cleared.
Okay, level counter and lines clear. I don't know what you mean by that though, but let's see your implementation first. So what should we do?
Yeah, we just
I think we
let me
need the
think.
level though. Because we're gonna do the following. We're gonna check. We're gonna do the following math. We're gonna pick the lines cleared. The lines cleared. We're gonna sum that with the level counter. Oops. And then we're gonna sum them up. We're gonna sum them up. And then we're gonna have to check if those two are greater than the level times 5.
Oh, yeah, okay, we will need the level. Okay, we will need the level.
And then there's the following gotcha here. So first things first, is it possible to jump levels? Like, can you go from 1 to 3?
I don't think so, because
I
you
don't
can
think that's
only,
possible. You can only clear at once 4.
yeah, and
Okay,
we multiply by 5, so
yeah. So that's the first. And then, if this is true, if this is actually true, uh, what we need to do is uh, we need to set f the level counter to 0. So that actually means that we need a program.
no, 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 wait. Like when you do it like this, you only set the local variable. You don't set anything that is outside. So instead of doing that, let's just return to values, and outside of that we set f like stuff.
Wait,
Does
I'm
that make
confused.
sense?
No, I don't think that makes sense because
The semantics. is the following. Everything is passed by value, but most values are references. So what you have here, this level counter, it's like a copy of a reference. So when you set it,
No,
you
I know
only
what you
set the
mean. I'm
local
only
thing.
setting the local version of this value. I'm not setting the
Yeah,
one that actually matters. I understand that.
yeah.
But I'm just making it the naive way first, and then we figure out how to make it clever for our particular case. And why I'm saying
Okay.
that? Because you can only set f, the counter, if this condition is true. If we put the two values as an output, how are we going to know here that we need to do a set f to 0? You know what I mean?
You can always return to values, which is the new, like, the new level counter, whatever it is.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. So we're gonna actually return. How do you do that though? I always forget that.
Values,
I don't know this.
values. No, just values. This is a function, values.
This is a function called values.
Yeah. And then you just put whatever, how many values you want.
Okay, so 0 and level plus 1 because that means that you level up. And in the
No,
opposite,
wait. Why zero? Why zero?
because the counter will be 0
Why is the counter zero?
because you just
It can
level up.
be, yeah, but you think the counter should always, what if you like surpassed, you know,
If you surpass,
it should be the difference of them, not zero.
okay, that's true. So level counter. Okay, so let's actually make a let here.
Yeah.
So some lines, and I know I'm missing a parenthesis. Lines cleared, level counter. Actually, I dislike this name, lines counter. Um, okay, we have that, and then we do the if, and then we check some lines here, and then is the level counter always no, the sum needs to go first because it's always greater than the line
Yeah.
the lines
Some
counter.
lines, and this should be just leveled by 5, no?
What do you mean level by 5? I'm a little bit confused on what you mean by that.
I thought that, like, no, look, if you what's the word, subtract from some lines the lines counter, what you end up is always lines clear, because that's the sum of them too.
That makes sense.
What you need to subtract is level multiplied by 5. Also, you have it wrong on the line 27. It should be multiply level 5, not level multiplied by 5.
Oh, my bad. So we're gonna subtract from lines counter.
No, we don't subtract from some lines. Level multiplied by 5.
Okay.
We can also add it to a let, but,
Let's do that.
what do we call it? What is it? What is the threshold?
Threshold. Okay. Threshold. Level 5. Oops.
Not 8.
Threshold.
Okay.
So why? Oh, because if you surpass it, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. So
Yeah.
this is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put that
Wait, why did you
on
do?
logic.
Oh, okay. We compile it as well.
Okay. Okay. Now that we have that,
Here you can. Now that we have that, I forgot what this function does.
why we need this function is because we were no, it is not in here. In fact, this actually should not be here. This should be here.
Okay.
And this is not level counter anymore. This is lines counter. We needed this function because we were doing this.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna do this in a let. So how does it work to extract values from the values function? How does that work?
Yeah, you can do multiple value bind, but the thing is, like, and it's not a part of the let, unfortunately. But we, like, here's the thing: we don't have to do that in a let because we don't need those values anywhere else. I think, right?
No, we
When
need to
you
do two setfs. Can you do that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Here's what you can do. You can do setf values, and then like just some variables.
And level, no, lines counter and
I don't
level.
see. Is it in parentheses?
Yes.
Okay, and then just the function call.
Level up, passing the current level, passing the lines counter and lines cleared. So lines cleared and
No, wait. The lines counter was first.
oops.
It's on the bottom of Emacs. You can see it. Yeah. Like this.
And then we can remove this star here. And that should be it.
Yeah.
So okay, in terms of this, then let's see. So then we are doing move success here. We have that. We don't have this anymore. Representation, spawn, and then that. This is also wrong. Oops. Okay. Later I add that representation. And then let's also put representation here. Okay. Do we need this?
Not really. No.
I think we need the map into stuff.
Oh yeah. So this is like a separate thing. So what we did here is like on every time that our, not his tick, but our tick occur, like this logic step happens. Right? So
okay, so you're gonna have to have a function called draw to do the like pick the board representation and converts it to the tile map and then draw that. Am I making sense?
we need. This is definitely what we need. Like we just pick the board representation. Yeah, let's do that.
Wait. We this is a function that we also need to finish. That's why we did it.
All right.
So the increase speed takes only the level according to this guy. So it is actually doing in terms of frames, but we don't have that type of control. So
well, you can think. I think that one tick is like one frame.
yeah, but we don't know how the counter number interacts with the frame rate.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean how often his ticks happen, like in terms of frame rate?
Yeah, because apparently.
I think his ticks are more tied to time.
No. Let me make myself clear. Let me make myself clear. So, do you agree that the speed thing is of what we have is what is controlling the sensation of speed in the game?
Right.
Okay, but here's the catch. We don't know if increasing speed by a number x, we don't know the correlation of adding and decreasing numbers on the speed, how that affects the frame rate. We don't know that, do we?
can count it, I guess. Also, the speed, as I said, should be the... Oh, you have it already as a slot, okay.
Yeah.
If you have it as a slot, you don't need it as a like a closure, you know?
Really?
Yeah, the closure was just a quick hack.
Oh, you're talking about this.
Yeah, and then you can like define handlers, yeah. But here you will need with slots and speed, I think, yeah.
Okay, but here's the catch. So.
And the if should be moved to the right a little bit, because it must be inside the with slots.
Oh, sorry for that. Okay. Okay, but then here's the catch. Actually, I'm a little bit confused. Let me think about this. And I prefer programs in this manner. So the speed is a number in which if we decrease it, I
know a little bit more about this tick thing, which I didn't use in my like example implementation because I only wanted to show a blinking board. Yeah. But it has a slot called DT, which is like you know, math thing, like derivative, you know.
Oh, which the is like infinitesimal amount of time.
Yeah. So what the author said about this is that a regular pattern is something like you have like a variable. Well, not in our case, but anyway, at least you have like a variable in which you can increment by this dt thing, and when it reaches 1, it basically means 1 second has passed. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so here's the deal.
If you want to tie this speed to the time, maybe we should use that somehow.
Yeah, but before doing that, I think I had an idea. So let's do a let here and say I'm gonna say initial speed just for now, and then I'm gonna call this function. So this is not actually increase speed. This is actually gonna be define speed. And then we're gonna call this function define speed using the current level. So actually, we don't need the speed in the board. Actually,
define speed looks weird because you will be defining quote unquote speed every tick.
Yeah. I know that's weird, but just let me just try this first. So what we need here is the level actually. So okay. I'm gonna do that, and then oh no, actually this is, I'm gonna call this a speed counter. The speed is actually gonna be 0. Speed is 0. Then we're gonna compare this. We want to do the opposite because we want to decrease it to make it faster. So how do you? So this is gonna be like if this is less than, no, greater than 0, greater than 0. And indeed it starts with this because we need to do the opposite logic. We need to start with a number and then finish with another. Finish with 0, sorry. And this has too many stuff, okay. And then we're gonna ask, is this greater than 0? Yes. So decrease it.
Should be inside let.
Is this not inside the let? Oh no, it is inside the let. This is just missing that. Okay, so what is the opposite of incf?
Dec.
Decf?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
So if it's greater than 0, wait, that's kind of weird because you say if it's greater than 0, then do whatever, otherwise decrease it. But you decrease in what, 0? So it will be like negative?
Oh no, it is the opposite. You're right. So this is actually the true condition. So this is here. Which reminds me that this indentation needs to be this. Okay, let me explain then now. So this function define speed will return a number that will start like, I don't know, if level is if level is 2, the number will be 100. Else is gonna be, we're gonna do like cones and stuff for each level, but that's
the case, I think.
yeah, case, yeah, sorry. Racket and eLisp is coned, not this. And then here's the following. So let's suppose that this is 100. So this is going to start like a little bit slow, right? Because the greater the number, the slower, right? The slower it goes.
Yes.
Okay, so this is like 100. So if the thing is still above 0, that means that we need to decrease it, right? Because the math operation is what it makes slow, right? This is what it makes it slow.
What will I'm not sure. Like what will happen here? The way it is written here is you have a local variable, and if it's bigger than 0, you just decrease it, which I mean kind of does something, but not really. And then this function returns. It doesn't do anything because speed is a local variable, and you're only changing that, and then just go outside.
Wait, how did your way work then? I'm more confused than
my
before.
thing worked because my thing was a closure, and the outer variable was always like.
What? I'm confused. Wait a second. New engine. Let me pick Lisp. So where are you doing the counter trick? Here. So I'm very confused because here's what you had before. You had this before.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, so in this counter is because it's like because the handler is a closure. Counter is saved in between the calls. Does that make sense?
Can you repeat that for me, please?
Well, do you understand what closure is?
Yes.
As a functional programmer, you're supposed to.
Yeah.
You're supposed to explain that. So you have like a variable that is like closed upon, and this variable is saved between the call. It carries a state. The closure carries a state.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Okay, so if we don't want to use this closure trick to do the time, we're gonna have to learn how to do it properly.
Well, properly is just adding the slot to the board and the slot, I think.
Wait, repeat.
You can just add a slot to the board and use that slot.
Okay, so let's start with, I don't know, 100 for now. Yeah. Then, okay, guide me. How would you do that? Would you do it?
Well, you had the right idea. It's just that you don't need to define speed here, I think. You need to
maybe I need to do this here though, then. Set f speed, and then I call the define speed using the level.
No, you can, well, I mean, you can do it outside. You can do it on line 32, and then call the next method. That would be the same thing, basically.
Okay, so let's do that, because I don't want to add the, wait, what is best? To have the things like in the same function, which is this, or have the speed control separately?
I the speed control separately, because the around handler is basically all about speed, right? It's about like changing
okay, that's true. Okay, so then we just do the if. We don't do that. Yes. Then we do this. And then you said to do it like this. Is this what you wanted before?
Yeah, well, sort of, yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Now that we have that, okay, so the only piece that we are missing is this function.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Okay, so now it's the hard part. How do? Oh no, let's handle the input first. Let's handle the input first.
No, input is okay. Okay, yeah, we need to handle the input, otherwise we won't be able to do much.
Yeah. We need to handle the input for sure. Okay, so
Yeah.
how do I do it? Do I uncomment these two lines?
Yeah, you just uncomment this and also on 36 and 37.
36 and 37.
Yeah. And then, well, oh man,
Oops.
I forgot to figure out how to know the name of the button that it pressed. Like in the guide here, let me find the guide. In the getting not this, yeah, this getting started guide, he uses the movement in the following sense. He says, okay, here is like the thing called can I share my screen for a second?
Yeah,
Or
sure.
you can go to the guide if you want.
Okay,
To,
let's do
see.
that then. So trial game kit. No, this is trivial game kit.
Yeah,
I want trial. Common-Lisp.
yeah, something like this, and then press the GitHub, and there will be yeah, this one, and it has the getting started, and then you can scroll down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. See, in the handler he says, let movement be the directional of move, and whatever, like what this function does, the directional of move, is that it somehow I don't really I looked at the source, but I didn't really understand fully. It returns the like it knows what you press, and it returns the vector with a direction.
Ah.
This is cool and all, but we don't need the vector. What we need is what's it called? Like
We need a button.
Yeah, we need the button itself.
Yeah.
But let me see. What else is there? So there is a directional. Okay. One sec. And what, the function itself is really simple. It takes the ID you passed in and retrieves it from some table called direction table. But I don't know how, where does he fill the direction table? Is there something that is like not the directional, but instead like direction table, blah blah
And
blah.
there's another thing. Where are we gonna do that? Because in the getting started example, he's doing that in the defined handler of the tick. So my understanding is that all of that would be inside this guy.
Yes.
Wow.
Now not like we can factor it out in the functions, but
Sure.
we want but we want this to happen on every tick. I mean, not every tick, but our every tick, you know. So yeah, we would have to put it there. How do we? What is the retained? Oh, one sec. I think I know. Where is the retained? Nope. I don't know. How do we figure out which button is pressed? This is what I don't understand. I mean, we can kinda do it like in a stupid manner, which is take this vector and then find out, you know, which coordinate is non-zero. But it's nah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. That doesn't like that's so unintuitive though. You cannot know in an easy manner which button was pressed.
I am pretty sure you can, but just he didn't show it here, which is
Directional move. Isn't there something like a key name or stuff? Because in this definition of directional move, there is like these are the keys. What are you talking about?
yeah. But I just don't know how to like
Access that.
yeah.
I'm tempted to just instead of doing movement, put key here and see what
no
happens.
move is
No, not move.
move is
Movement. You see can you look at my screen? You see that in this directional move stuff, he's calling movement, right?
well he's calling this
Oh no,
variable
this is the
movement.
name for it. This is not
Yeah,
like
that's
being
the
used
name.
for
Yeah.
something else. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Sorry for that.
Yeah.
Whew. Okay, so
Well, oh wait. Key map should have the following syntax. Examples: trigger, label, key. No, that's just explaining how the key map file should look like. Then, is it possible maybe to just guess? Let's see. What is label, for example? No, not that. Okay. Directional. So I only see like right now only see two options because that's what he. Yeah, so there is this directional thing which returns a vector, and then there is a retained which returns a boolean.
what does that mean?
It's probably something like if you pressed it or not or whatever, but I don't understand. Yeah, you can even set everything, whatever that is.
Oh boy.
Map event.
Key map.
Oh, this
Sure.
is the key map, like his key map. But how do you extract
Yeah.
the name of the key press? This is not obvious. Oh, okay. Here's the thing. Here's what we can do. Let's see. We can do it. Interesting. Okay, so if you take his guide
You should take the guide.
and scroll down to the almost to the end, you can see that he hasn't, well, a little bit higher than that. You can see that he has an example of an event happening when you press a key. But funnily enough, higher than that. You see define handler like you key press key, and then he says, however, and this is what I don't understand. He has a note after that. It's number 6. Or is it number 5?
6.
It's in
This all happens because it's trying to find the OpenGL resource identifier for the shaded program of the bullet, which it has to do in order to draw it.
Read number 5. Read number 5.
You really should use actions for anything that is going to be something the end user will interact with, but for quick and dirty testing, this is fine.
Yeah, so for some reason he didn't show the proper way of handling which key is pressed, and he used this quick and dirty way. So we can also do that.
Yeah, but that's a bad getting started guy.
Yeah, I agree. You shouldn't show what is not a proper thing.
No, you can, but you should also show the proper thing, or at least links to it.
Yeah.
Oh, here. He links to it.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
and it's not here. Yeah, see? Like, and for testing purposes, I simply make the cube shoot it when we press F. And there's a, oh, it's 5.
It's
Okay,
5,
I
yeah.
saw like see actions for more information on the action and action
Okay.
sets, but this is a page not found.
Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so it's probably not done yet. But let's just copy this. I already copied. This is going to be very easy. So board, key press, key. And you know what? This is actually the good part because I believe we already have the code for that in here or in the GitHub. Let me go to GitHub. Um, let's go to commit. Let's some progress on visuals. Let's go to no. Oh yeah, this. Okay, I need to go to view file. View file. Yeah, here. Okay. So when we made the using the trivial game kit, I'm gonna put this in logic. We did this. We did this. Wait.
This is okay.
Ooh. No, that's even better. We don't need to know which key it is. We don't need to know.
Wait,
You know why? Because we already have attempt to move. Attempt to move handles that for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's just add with slots. With slots. What do we need? We need the current button. We need the current button. And we need... what do we need to attempt to move? That's actually the question. Attempt... We need the board, the piece, and the user movement. But there's another gotcha here as well. We need this function to return something outside of the move adjustments, I believe.
What do you mean?
Yeah, so let me explain. Let's suppose that you press X, okay?
Yeah.
Do you agree that the case will not handle that case?
Yeah, it will just do nothing.
And what would be the output, the output value of this attempt to move?
Nil.
And in move adjustments, it would be always true, right? Because move adjustments is always being called in this case.
Yeah, wait. No, it's not. I mean, if you press a wrong key, right? That is not in the case. The move adjustments will not be called.
No. What we need is the following. We need to make sure that we know how to differentiate if the user pressed one of these 4 keys or any other key. We need a way to differentiate that by calling attempt to move. Attempt to move needs to give us an answer about that.
Oh,
Okay?
if it called this or called something. Oh, but why? Okay, I understand what you want, but why do you want this?
Because we need to do a setf on the current button, but we only need to do a setf on the current button if the current button is valid.
Oh.
So, at least for now, the only buttons that we are allowing are these 4 ones. So that's my question. So my understanding is that in this unless, what setf returns? What this returns?
It returns what it have set. Like if you set the value to 10, it will return 10.
So this will never be new.
Well, unless representation of new piece is.
But this is never gonna be the case. Okay, so this function always returns something that is not new, and this case, if it doesn't match, always returns new.
Yes.
Okay, so we're good. So what we need to do is the following. We have that, and then we're gonna put that, and then What the heck happened? I am confused.
Are you sure that your defined handlers are okay? They are in parentheses. But why did it move like
I don't know
that?
why it didn't move, but it did.
Okay. Can you try it again?
Yeah. I don't understand what's happening. My tab is not working as well. Okay, I'm gonna do it manually. Doesn't care. Doesn't matter. So, how do you ask if something is new, aside from doing equals new? Do we have a
No, you
function for
don't.
that?
Well, first of all, something is new. It's well, you need it in if, right?
Okay, if. So what is the proper way of doing that? It is like this.
No. It's like it's false. Nil is false.
Okay,
So you don't
so
have to ask.
attempt to move. We need the board representation, which I need to add to the slots. We need the piece, so current piece, and we need the key. So that means that the board representation, that, and we also need the current piece on this. Cool. So if this is actually true, if this is true, that means that we are good. So that means we're going to do set F on the current button using key. Otherwise, we do nothing. So I think this is actually a when.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. This is doing like mutation, and we use the return of it to the.
Yeah, this is pretty common in like in C++ code base that I'm looking at. This is very common.
Okay, so if this is it for handling the key, I think that's it.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Also, okay, let me attempt to move. Wait, but
But
no, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
okay. Then now we cannot run from it. We need to discover how to draw it now.
Yeah, but this shouldn't be like that hard.
So this is the time. We need to make this function board to tile map. So I have no idea how to do that.
No, it's easy. You just you need to have like a way to explain which tile you want for each number. So this can be a function or a hash table or whatever, which should be something.
Okay. Number to tile. And we're gonna reuse the give.
Okay.
Cool. So in the case of the number being, we have, how many numbers do we have? We have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
You have like up to 7, I think.
I think 7, yeah. So we need 5, 6, 7. 6 and then 7. Then
We can just return two values here.
Yeah.
Because we need coordinates.
Okay, so it's gonna be values. 0, 0. I don't know.
Yeah, that's okay.
So
we
let's
have
put.
Also
yeah,
0,
we're gonna
1,
have to
1,
repeat.
0, 1,
yeah,
1.
we're gonna have to repeat some of them. That's okay. Actually, I'm gonna put all of them being the same color for now.
Wait, that's
no, but it can't be this color. So
yeah, it's gonna be this.
So let's actually copy paste. Let's copy that.
Yeah, 0. Now you need to change 0 for something else.
Wait, is 0 the background?
Yeah, yes. 0 is the background.
Okay.
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 And now.
So, go for it.
Yeah, so we need to. I think what we need is to Oh, okay, let me think. So it's like
Oh, and by the way, I
let's
have
do
10
it.
more minutes.
Oh, we have 10 more minutes.
Yeah, sorry for
Okay.
that.
No, it's fine. Just maybe we'll manage. Let's do it in the stupidest way possible.
Sure.
Let's make just make array let's do a let and have future tile map, which I don't know how to call it, but we can just call it tile map, yeah. And then just make array of this and then element type as well. Yeah, because it's important. Like it's actually going to be different. And this will be initialized to zeros, and
Yes.
then we will just loop. Well, we will also need, I think, current index or something,
For what?
because we're gonna fill the tile map, and we will need to know where are we while we're filling.
Why do we need to know where we are?
Because we will need to like fill in the last two numbers of it. We start from 0 and then we fill 0 and 1, and then we increment the index by 2. Just do an index. Have an
Oh,
index
I think
called
I
I.
remember why. I think I remember why. It's because of the convention of like you go two by two, two by two.
Yeah.
That's weird though. Okay, I don't
Wait.
remember how to do loops though.
Loop is like for. So we need to loop from the. Let me think. From the bottom left, which means the for I from 0. Well, it will do from 0 for you. So for I, we need this distraction bind to know the size of the dimensions of the board representation.
Oh, that's true. So how do we did that before? Oh, here.
Yeah.
So we did that before anything else. So let's do that. So
Okay.
destructing bind that array dimensions board representation. Sure.
And then let should be inside, but yes. And then we just do for I from 0 to this is so hard. No, the I should go up.
So it's
The
height.
I, yeah, it will go like this for I from h minus 1 down to 0.
Oh, from h minus 1
Yeah. Down
uh,
to
down to 0.
0. And then do
Do.
another loop.
This is so hard. That was.
No, for J, no, just 2 to W. And then do the following. So we say multiple value bind here.
Multiple
Value
value
bind.
bind.
Yeah. I don't know, like A and B. I'm really bad at naming this, but this will be the two values you get from number to tile.
I'm really bad at naming stuff. Pretty much all of us, dude.
Well, yeah, because you're Haskellers, you don't name everything like X, Y, K.
Well, I try not to, being honest, because I dislike. But uh, anyway, I really need to go now because of
Oh,
time
that's okay.
constraints. I completely lost track of time.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
fine.
because it was going so well. So I'm gonna commit this.
Yeah, okay.
Actually. So contracts G. Yeah, the new flake will go. Everything will go. Um, so I don't know. Reorganize um, project using trial game engine.
Mm-hmm.
So I have you can finish if you want, like if you make it work, because you already have the input handling. It's just a matter of finishing the drawing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you have the time and the energy, go for it. I'm so sorry I have to go now, but
No, that's fine.
it's a family thing and
But
I need to go.
we did like what 2 hours? No, hour and a half, I think, something like that.
Yeah, 1 hour and 35 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna stop the recording now. So bye, world. See ya.
Mm-hmm.